8 last week was $5,000. The council gave direction for the redevelopment agency to fund the Chamber of Commerce in full for fiscal year 2008-09.
And Judy, point out what the amount of that is.
The amount is $93,500. So we will be saving $15,000 because for the current year, the general fund for the city of Calexico funded the Chamber of Commerce $15,000. Now I must note that the Chamber did take the cut that departments took of 5.3% in March, so it's slightly less. And they also took the cut that we took to adopt the budget for fiscal year 2007-08 of 1.74%. So their total for this year is of $13,000. Okay, the item for furloughs has been deleted. It's no longer on the schedule. We had, last week for the budget workshop, we did have furloughs on the schedule, so we've deleted that based on the directive of council. And in addition to that, number 11 has changed. Number 11 reflects the Social Security for general fund employees at 7.65%, which includes 1.45 for Medicare and 6.2 for Social Security. And this will provide for a positive general fund net of approximately $89,000. The next slide, which is the final proposal to balance option 2. Now, let me just state that the amounts up above, the estimated revenues, the estimated appropriations, the augmentations, and the capital, that is exactly the same numbers that we presented last Thursday to you, so that hasn't changed at all. There's a few items that I will go over after this on the augmentations that I just want to point out because there is a little bit of a change, but those are not general fund. All right, so option number 2, it's similar to option number 1, with the only difference being the Social Security for general fund employees has been projected at 1/2 the rate of 7.65. So the rate would be 3.825 on this proposal, and a retirement contribution for the safety members at 3.825. So both the safety and the miscellaneous would be hit with the same 3.825%. Only one would be on Social Security and Medicare for general, and the other would be on retirement for the safety members. And this would give us a positive general fund net of $58,000. These numbers are projected, if you want to go to the next slide.
Would you like to hold off on questions till the end or no?
Yes, but I have a few more things I want to point out on the augmentations, and then I'll give you the numbers, or you can ask the questions. Okay, so on this schedule, what we have in the first column there, now this has General Fund 101 and the other funds affected. So on the first column, it's called Proposed Budget. In the proposed budget, as it was presented to the council last week, without any changes, the employee share of Social Security is 0. So there's no payment for retirement or Social Security already in the proposed budget. The first option there shows what the employee share of Social Security is at 7.65. What I want to point out is when the employer pays the Social Security for the employee, it is a slightly higher rate. So instead of being 15.3%, it actually equates to 16.57%. So the city will save an additional 1.27% by the employee paying. And that's why they've included that second column. And the total amount of those two columns is $387,000, approximately. The next section is option 2. And in this section, we've shown that the general employee share of Social Security and Medicare is 3.825 or $166,000. The safety employee share of retirement at the same percentage, 3.825, is $190,000. So the savings to the general fund would be $356,000 there in the last column. So these are the only changes for general fund from what we talked about last week. However, I do want to point out on the vacant position schedule, which I believe I gave you in your package, there was a position for lieutenant that we were going to freeze or unfund. We are now, based on the police chief's request, we are swapping that for the sergeant's position. The sergeant includes some overtime, so there will be no increase in net cost, but it will allow him to hire the lieutenant's position. So that's under the vacant positions, and that is included on your proposal to balance. Under the augmentations that you should have with your package this evening, I want to draw your attention to the enterprise activities where we are recommending approval of the utility services coordinator, the office assistant, and the fuel lineman, with a deletion of an airport operations coordinator. But these are not funded by general funds. So those are items number 5-1, 5-2, and 5-3. Additionally, we would like we would like to address that the water and wastewater supplemental augmentation is in your package. And what this does is it allows us to restructure those positions by giving an increase in salary. There is one additional augmentation attached to your package, and that is the position of Business Development and Marketing Coordinator to be funded by the Redevelopment Agency. And this is being created in order to attract business to our revenue base. So we are requesting that that also be included in your, if you so choose to adopt the budget this evening. That's it. If you have a question, I'm happy to try and answer it.
Questions for the council? I know this is going to be an unpopular statement or question. We're not considering any layoffs of any probationary employees whatsoever. Is that off the table, or have you looked at the prospects if that were done and what the repercussions would be citywide, etc.? Non-state. I would not even touch state personnel at this point.
Okay. Yes, we have. That was one of the schedules in last week's presentation. And the probationary employees, and I can list those if you want.
Or no, just give me a total.
Okay, the total amount is $233,239.
Okay.
And those are non-public safety. There's additional public safety positions, but that's not included
That,
in
in my opinion, that's off the table, but my own personal opinion. Okay, Chamber of Commerce is 93 out of RDA, is that correct?
That's correct, 93.5.
No. I'm going to ask. Is that with the reductions? No.
No, that, if you so wish that they should take a reduction, then I will include that in the budget. That, the 93.5 does not include a reduction at this point.
I think that they should reflect the reduction because we have to be fair over. I'm even troubled by, even though they're enterprise accounts, fund positions, it sends the wrong message, but I don't know what the rest of the council feels here on funding these positions when we're confronted with a citywide, freeze, cutback, and I don't know, I think this new council is going to be faced with bars every other week once the revenues come in, and you guys are faced with additional revenues, but don't get carried away because you never know what can happen.
Why are we taking out of general fund? Can't we fund it all out of RDA? The chambers?
That is what we're proposing to do.
Because the 15,000 is off the general.
Yes, but the $15,000 is showing it as a reduction. In other words, it's a gain to the general fund. Francisco, can you show either the first or second?
In other words, the 50,000 has been extrapolated and placed from RDA.
Number 8. Yeah, this is strictly, these schedules are strictly general fund.
Deduction.
Yeah, I remember, I think 2 years ago when I came on council, I think they got 63.
Yes.
From